Hello, my name is Grace. I am coming to you from my kitchen today, and I'm here because we are making the Caribbean rice bowl. Now, we're gonna jump right into this because my rice is starting to cook, and I want to show you how this amazing pot. This is the multi-purpose pot. Like, this thing is humongous. I want to show you how this pot works. So I want to bring you over here. I'm going to show you. I'm kind of playing with this phone a little bit. Okay, so we can see that I have some chicken cut up. I've cut it up on top of one of our flexi mats, and I've just cubed it up a little bit. Okay, I am looking for my Caribbean jerk spice, so I'm just going to spice it up right on here. And then I'm just going to mix it up and make sure that every piece of chicken has enough spice on it. And I don't mind spice. The Caribbean jerk, I don't know if you've ever had it before or if you've tried our Pampered Chef. It's a beautiful flavor. It's got nice little bite to it too, but not spicy. Like, it's just a really unique flavor. Okay, so that's pretty good. Now, the pot that I have comes with a collapsible colander, and then you can do it in 3 different ways, like this, flat, one way down like this, one scoop down the way we're going to use it today, just like that, or you can continue all the way down and you can actually use it as a colander in your sink, or you can use it in the pot to boil pasta with and then just automatically drain it. So today we're going to go like this, and we're going to steam this chicken, you guys. So steaming the chicken is another neat way of cooking chicken. It just steams away any fat pieces that you possibly have on it. Today we're just using chicken tenders, so there's not much fat on there anyway. So we're going to put that in there right now, and it's going into the pot just like this. I'm going to bring you back over. This is a new way of me recording, is using, whoopsie. Okay, so we can see that. I'm going to do this. Okay, you see it cooking, and then we're just going to put this lid on right here. And the lid just sits nice and tight right there, and it's going to simmer on that pot for about 4 or 5 minutes for that chicken to cook. Okay, so in the meantime, we have a little bit of other prep work to do. We have to cut up pepper, and we also have to chop up some cilantro and some lime, and what is the other? Green onion. So I'm going to get you set up here again. I am definitely not. There we go. I'm not a professional when it comes to recording, that's for sure. I like to cook, but I'm not used to recording myself, obviously. So here we go. We've got another one of our flexi mats. I just love to, I have my new wood cutting board, but it's gorgeous, and I do want to cut on it, and I love to serve it, and I'm just not cutting on it, so I'm not going to, but this baby is beautiful. It's a beautiful cutting board. I just don't want to cut on it yet. Okay, I've already washed up my pepper. I'm going to show you, using my chef knife right here, I'm going to show you this scoop and loop. So this is perfect because it's a neat little tool that you have, and if you can see closely, there's ridges on it right here, and on the other side as well. Can you see those? So anyway, this is really good for when you're scraping out stuff, just like peppers. Great right around upcoming season. I hate to mention the next season because I hate when summer is over, but the next season that's coming up is obviously fall, and we all know that a lot of people carve pumpkins. So this is awesome for scraping. I'm not kidding you, you don't have to scrape the sides of the wall very much. Okay. So that just scooped out in one little scoop, that scooped out that pepper. I'm just going to do this, and then I got to show you something else that's really cool. I just like to do it in smaller pieces. This is our quick slice. It's another neat little tool that I thought, I don't need it. Like, I have a knife. I don't really need this, right? But I do, because I've realized how cool it is to have all my vegetables cut up super, super fast. So I just put that in, and then all of my vegetables are cut up quickly. So hence the name Quick Slice. Great for when I'm doing, can you see that? So I'm putting this down in the guard, and I'm putting this down, and all I'm doing is going like that down, and then here we go. So this is great when I'm doing food prep, especially when I'm doing lunches for the week. I can cut up peppers and cucumbers and all that stuff that the girls like in their lunches super, super fast. So there we go. There's our pepper that's going into the colander as well. Now I want to show you this little guy. This is the manual food processor. Some of you guys might have it, some of you guys might not. This little guy is great because it can go just about anywhere. And so it's great for the camper. It's great to bring, I don't know where else you would bring it to work. I guess if you want to make some fresh salsa. Somebody said to a soccer game. I'm like, I'm not making salsa at a soccer game, so that's not for me, but I do like it in my own kitchen because I don't want to take out a whole bunch of stuff, especially when I have to start plugging everything in. Okay, and all that's in here is some cilantro and some green onion, and a few chunks, and we're all chopped up. Oops, there you go. All chopped up. That's all we needed, and that's going to go my pineapple. That's really exciting. Okay, so we have our peppers that I'm going to put off to the side right here because I'm going to take our pineapple. Now, we do have a pineapple peeler. I just don't have a pineapple peeler. A lot of people love it and swear by it. I just have never got around to buying it. It's just one of those things that I just never got around to doing it. So I'm quite content with what I have to do and preparing a pineapple. So there's a lot of different ways of preparing pineapples, and if you have another way, and if you guys are like cringing at what I'm doing right now, I'm really sorry. It's just what I've always been used to. Please share how you guys do your pineapples and peeling pineapples if you do not have our pineapple peeler. Okay? I actually love the core. It's one of my favorite things. So I'm going to save that for a snack for later. Okay? So we've got this. Just chopping it up with our chef knife. And one of the things that I always say to everybody is that you need a good knife. You need a really good knife, and you need some good cookware. And the reason why you need those two things, number one in your kitchen, those are the priorities in your kitchen, is because you use them every single day. If you're not cooking every single day, then I guess you don't need it every single day. But for me, I'm usually cooking something. For my children, for my family, for myself, whatever it may be, I'm cooking. Whether it's a Pampered Chef show or not, even before I was a Pampered Chef consultant, I was cooking. So the two things that you always need, no matter what, are utensils, knives, and cookware when you cook. So I always say that those are the two things you shouldn't be afraid to invest in. Excuse me. And I know we touched on some knives in one of my posts, and that's truth. Like, you do need a good knife. Pampered Chef offers a couple of options. We do have our knives. These are our German steel knives. They're beautiful. They're designed specifically for cooking and for chefs. A lot of chefs use these ones. They're weighted properly. The whole kit and caboodle, like everything that you need to have a knife, like a good knife for, this is in this knife. Now, this knife is regular $109. And some people are like, crazy. That's crazy to spend $100 on a knife. But realistically, you know, you're using it almost every single day, and it has a lifetime warranty. So if this were to drop on the floor and if it were to snap for some reason, although I've never dropped it on the floor, but some people do, it happens, they replace it for you. It's easy. I get them sharpened once or twice a year by a professional. I get them sharpened professionally, only because I'm a freak about my knives. Okay. Now, I'm going to take this pineapple. Ooh, let's check on my chicken. Let's go. There we go. Chicken is almost there. Here we go. Steaming up. Cooking up. I gotta put my peppers in here shortly. Can you guys see what's happening here? And the smells that are happening right now are outrageous. Really, really nice. How's my rice doing? Rice is doing really good. I'm just gonna give it a quick stir to see, make sure nothing's sticking. Nope, that's good to go. All right. Rice is doing good. Chicken's doing good. I am going to add the peppers to half of this. That way that those get all nice and steamed up. So this recipe is coming together rather quickly. That's good. That's what we wanted, right? Who wants to sit in the kitchen for a long period of time? Not me, not me. Okay, so see, we got chicken and peppers. I can't get this thing to move. Okay, chicken and peppers steaming away. Okay. Okay. This videography stuff. We need to hire. Is there anybody out there for hire for this stuff? Okay, here we go. Okay, so putting my pineapples in this bowl. Oh, I got something really neat to show you guys. Okay. I've got my cilantro and my green onions that I've cut up already. And I'm just going to add it to this bowl. And I'm going to add half the, whoa, sorry, that's a close-up. I am going to add the juice of a lemon. So sometimes you get a lemon and it's really hard. You're just going to take it, you can microwave it for 30 seconds, or you can just, and then roll it, or you can just roll it. Depends on how you feel, what you feel. Like if it's soft enough, then you don't have to microwave it. Okay, so our citrus press. Super fun. I love this press because the amount of juice that it gets out of, specifically limes. Limes sometimes are a little stingy with their juice. Wouldn't you agree with me? I just think that sometimes you don't get a lot of juice out of the limes, and it just upsets me. Just because lemons, they give you lots. Limes, not so much. Anyway, so I put a lime in there. I'm going to just squeeze that. If you can, oh, you missed it. I'm going to do the other half. So, there we go. So we squeeze that lime in there. And then look at you guys. This came out inside out. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, inside out. And there is the lime. There's like nothing left of it. It's gone. Nothing. Okay. I'm also going to add a little salt to that. This right here. There's salt grinder. Okay. Give it a little shake. And this is going into, oh, last one. This is going to be part of our Caribbean rice bowl. Okay. Throw that away. Give my hands a rice. Okay, so that's set apart. The other part I wanted to show you is, has anybody ever seen our smooth can opener? Smooth edge can opener. So I'm going to show you a little trick. Just a regular old can opener, right? You can see what's happening here. Okay, now I kind of felt it give a little bit, So, and if I do this, like it's not coming off, counterclockwise comes right off. Now, today's gonna be the day that this doesn't work, but look at it. You guys saw that I opened this, right? Pretty cool, right? Now, you guys see those little lobster, I call them like lobster teeth, I guess. And take that. My hand's not working. You see? Here. Oh, come on. There. So there you go. I just wasn't getting the right spot. So I just opened that, and then check this out. No sharp edges. That is cool, right? So I love the fact, and same with this, there's no sharp edges, nothing. So that is the really neat part. I'm going to take you out of this thing for 1 second, because I have to show you something else. This here is our measuring colander. Really neat, right? This here is also the guest special this month of August. So you get this free and you spend $100. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. I always hook this right on top of my sink. Okay, you guys, I can't reverse. For some reason, I can't reverse the camera. So I always hang it up. You see what's going on? And there's my kidney beans getting drained in my sink. Love it. Okay. And now I just do this with it, so that I'm draining and rinsing all at the same time until it comes clear. Done. Let it sit there and rest, and it'll drip for a little while. Perfect. Okay, let's check on this chicken and this rice. Pretty sure that we're almost done here. I know my rice is pretty close to being ready. I don't want to overcook rice. It's like I added the chicken a little bit later than I should, so that's what's happening here. Okay, let's check this. And my chicken, just a second. Hold on 1 sec. Take a look at my ceiling for a second, because I need 2 hands to do this. There we go. Okay, so my chicken is almost done. I think I put way too much in this recipe, but that's all right. Okay. Okay, take a look what's happening here. There's my chicken. Okay, it's almost ready. So what I'm gonna do, because I put way too much than I should have. So I have a little trick, and this was unplanned. So these are my rock crocs. They sit neatly. You guys see that? So I have 3 of the rock crocs. This is my casserole run. This is in the Dutch oven, and I'll show you guys another time, and the everyday pan. And then this is the slow cooker. So I'll show you guys later on this week this stuff, but I'm gonna quickly finish off that chicken in the microwave. And yeah, I did say microwave. I know people think that's crazy, but in the rock crock in the microwave, it's actually awesome and super juicy. So I'm just going to throw it in there, and then it's going to take like 5 minutes because it's pretty much done. But my rice is done. Okay. There we go. And see, I'm so glad I'm not going live right now, because there's a lot of things that didn't go as planned. But in a live video, it's just not so forgiving. And just like this one is. I'm not going to edit this because it is what it is. Like, I'm definitely not a perfect cook. I'm definitely not a chef, and I bet you chefs don't. I bet you chefs make mistakes too. So that's okay that this happened, and it is what it is. I will add, let's go and add the lime to our rice, because it calls for that. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm gonna put you back up. Okay. So, let's see if this will work. Let's go aerial shot here.